Hi team, I just wanted to talk about acceptance and getting over things, I just recently watched Black Mirror, all of them, and they are fucking fantastic. And so let me cut to the chase really. There was a particular, I'm not going to give any spoilers away, so don't worry, but there's one that was called Eulogy, and it made me think of how like some people can never let go of things, whether if that's whatever, like past relationships or like addictions or whatever. And then I also came across this post, so just two things prompted me to create this, sort of like you type in a prompt into ChatGPT and it sort of comes up with a load of shit. That's what it does for me. I watch something, see a bloody meme or whatever, and I'm then like, right, that's prompted me to make a video. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about like how to get over things, and I feel like as if I can talk about this sort of thing because, as many of you know, my past and stuff like that, with like addictions, and I'm not out of the woods quite yet, regarding that, but especially with relationships, I can talk about that. And so, obviously, time, certainly, like as what they say, time is the great healer. No, it's not. Some people can be in a state of self-pity for their entire lives. They could have been in a relationship for like a year or two, and it could ruin 10 times longer than that of their lives, and people will sort of dwell in self-pity a lot of the time because they get addicted to that kind of sadness, which I've mentioned before in another video. It's very addicting, self-pity and self-loathing, and it's a lot easier to just let yourself crumble than it is to build yourself back up. Like it's 100 times easier to let yourself crumble, and it's 100 times harder to build yourself back up. Unless you know these things, like you have to have a lot of self-awareness and to acknowledge where you've gone wrong. And yeah, so time does not heal everything. You need self-respect and acceptance and a lot of time on your own, to go through these things in your mind. And it's hard. Obviously, it's impossible. It's nearly impossible unless you have like, I don't know what it is, self-reflection or introspection and time by yourself, and to acknowledge that you're not a perfect person and that the other person is no one's perfect, and you got to accept that and forgive, and to be grateful for everything that you do have, so that you're able to like understand where you went wrong. So obviously you need a bit of humility, I guess, which I guess I have a bit of, evidently, for me to have gotten over certain things in my life. And some quite traumatic, as some of you may know. I don't want to go into details, I don't want to bore everyone, because I've told these stories before. I mean, there's loads of videos that's just explaining my life from the raw, what I've done and that. Like and subscribe. Oh, wow, I actually remembered to say it in the video, although it's a bit early. But yeah, it's self-acceptance and just allowing yourself to introspect in these moments when you're just like, oh, what did I do wrong? Poor me, they were so cruel to me. Oh, I'm just going to do this, I'm just going to do drugs, or whatever it was that was in your life. You need to like understand where they're coming from, why they did what they did, and understand that you're not perfect. In fact, you could be a piece of shit, because everyone sort of likes to play the self-pity game because it's easier to just be like, fuck it, let's just absolutely just have no self-respect and just destroy myself. I'm probably calling out a lot of people here. I'm sorry if I've struck a chord and you're there like, no, I don't like this, dislike, unsubscribe. Because obviously whenever you're being called out on your shit, it hurts your ego, and I'm guilty of it, of my ego being hurt, and I'm there like, no, I'm I'm not wrong, you are. Bang. Shit like that. But you have to sort of take the time to understand that we're not perfect people, and to basically have a bit of self-respect and understanding. And it's hard work doing that, obviously. One of the best ways to do it, like I've thought before, is to probably do therapy. That's probably the best idea. Or eat some mushrooms, some nice fried mushrooms. Or you can have mushrooms in a tea, without getting into the, I'm not talking about drugs. What were you insinuating? So they can help a lot, obviously. A good healthy diet, that does actually help, and obviously exercise, and to get out, like what I said in my last video, the video before, it's like get out of your mind, get into your body, and focus on what you can control, and don't let the things that you can't control just consume you and let you go into this realm of just self-pity and getting yourself all fucked up. So it's just this endless loop, and it just makes you feel like shit, worse and worse and worse. So obviously time doesn't heal everything, and you need self-respect and to accept that you're not perfect, and accept things. You just got to accept and be open and have faith in the universe that it's going to look after you. Because and like I said in another video, maybe 3 videos ago, I feel lost, but at the same time I don't, and I like this sensation of feeling a bit lost, because we all go through it. We're all in it. We don't know what we're doing, but to have a little bit of faith and to have some self-respect, because we're all in it together. We've all got each other's backs, really. I mean, not literally everyone, because there's fucking wars going on and people are fucking at each other's throats, shanking people left, right and centre. But other than that, most of us, we've got each other's backs. So, drop a comment below if you want to, express your feelings, because I feel like it's really good to express how you're feeling. It's great therapy. I mean, that's why I do my YouTube videos. It's great therapy, and I advise you do the same, because people care. I mean, fuck me, people care. I probably get four negative comments in the last near on 11 months of me making YouTube videos. So don't be afraid to expose who you are, and to be true to yourself, and you don't have to obviously disclose private details. You don't have to be like what a fucking mutant I am, but that's how you do it. Self-love. I don't mean masturbation, you dirty fuckers, alright? Anyway, that's sort of what I want to touch on. That's all I really wanted to talk about. So focus on those things. I'll list them down in the description below, because I can't just recall them off the top of my head. My ADHD brain will not allow me. And you know me, I don't like scripts or following fucking algorithms and shit like this. But anyway, I hope you're all having a lovely day. It's bloody beautiful in England again. Not a bloody clouded sight, I tell you. Anyway, drink your water, please. Be mindful of what you consume, and I'll catch you beauties tomorrow. I love you lots. Sam out.